actively operating as of December 2024. The survey running from February 7 to March 4, 2025 aims to gather critical data on business types, employee numbers, and annual revenue. The survey will primarily be conducted through face-to-face interviews, but non-contact methods like phone and online surveys will also be utilized. The collected data will play a key role in shaping future policies and business strategies. Preliminary results are expected to September 2025, with the final report set for release in December. The statistics will be made publicly available for use. In international news, France has delivered its first multi-role Mirage fighter jets to Ukraine. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky announced the arrival of Mirage 2000 aircraft via social media yesterday, stating the first Mirage 2000 fighters provided by France has arrived, strengthening our air defense capabilities. The Mirage jet, developed by French company Dassault, are capable of conducting precision strikes from Ukraine to Russian territory. However, France has restricted Ukraine's use of the jet to targeting only the launch site of missile fired from within Russia. Beijing has vehemently denied claims made by Trump administration that illegal drug shipment China are creating a national emergency in the United States. In a formal complaint to the World Trade Organization over tariffs imposed by Washington, China claimed the American accusations as baseless and false. Now here's a weather update for Busan today. A triad advisory is currently in effect for this region with a temperature of 3 degrees Celsius, feeling like -1 degree due to the wind chill. And that wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is Midday Mate with Kimberly An. BEFM 부산영어방송.
Guess what? It was just snowing in Busan. The last snowfall was in March of 2018, where the city saw snow for the first time in 13 years. Busan right now is covered in a winter wonderland. But with the chilly weather comes a higher chance of catching a cold or the flu. To stay healthy, make sure to wash your hands regularly, dress in warm layers, and stay hydrated. And if you're heading out to enjoy the snow, be careful because the sidewalks can be slippery. Today, we are going to talk about tips to prevent winter colds and flu. It's Friday, February 7, 2025, and this is Midday Mate. Let's get started!
You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but how your bullets ricochet.
And that was Titanium by David Guetta featuring Sia. The song was David Guetta's 5th #1 single in the UK, his 4th as lead artist. However, it was Sia's first ever visit to the top spot. 12 years after she made her British chart debut with the number 10 peaking titled Taken for Granted. Sia wrote the lyrics in 40 minutes, she said. It's amazing that 40 minutes of my life and zero promo turned into my most successful song to date. Hello, hello. We are live in the studio here in Busan on this Friday afternoon, and welcome to Midday Mate, everyone. You're listening to us on BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Gijang, Cheongwan, and Noksan areas, and I'm your host, Kimberly. Coming up on the show today, in hour number 1, we have Listo Media, where we introduce a variety of different types of lists. But for today, we'll be focusing on tips to prevent winter colds and flu. And as the weather is getting colder these days and this whole week, some of us may have gotten a cold, but make sure we're going to give you some tips here. Then we'll have Weekend Haps. Vasana keeps us up to date with all the things happening in and around Busan. Then in hour number 2, we'll start off with today's quote, where we introduce meaningful quotes to motivate you each and every day. After that, we have Bite-Sized Banter, where Andrew and I just have daily fun conversation just talking about more things. After Bite-Sized Banter, we have Don't Make a Scene, where we introduce useful English expressions after listening to a short clip. And since today is Friday, it is the last day of listening to Finding Dory. After Don't Make a Scene, we have Favorites in One's POV, which is short for Point of View, where we introduce different songs from a wide range of genres that fit different situations. And I'll be checking your messages throughout the show. We have lots of messages here on our YouTube live stream. Benny님, hello. Soy님, Michael Kim님, hi. And Michael Kim님 said, 눈 보셨나요? And 소희님, I guess, was like saying, 소희님 said, 부산에 눈이 왔다고요? 축하드려요. Yes, and Michael Kim님 also said, 소희님, 한 20분 정도 내려왔습니다. 마법 같은 시간. Yes, right now as I'm looking out the window, I don't see any more snow falling, but on the way to the studio, it was like a winter wonderland. Like there was so much snow coming down on the windows, and I was so happy because when I moved here to Busan in 2020, I had not seen any snow. I had to move up or had to go visit my friends in Seoul to see snow, and to see it in the flesh here, it was so good. I absolutely loved it. And hello, other people coming in. We have Sangmin Park님, Jinli님, 만옥도 영어님 again. Hello, and welcome to Midday Mate, everyone. And now for our question of the day and text topic. The question is, how do you prevent a cold or recover from one quickly? Let me do that again because I messed up a little bit. How do you prevent a cold or recover from one quickly? So 감기를 예방하거나 빨리 낫게 하는 특별한 방법은 있나요? And since I have a cold right now, hopefully your tips can help me get better. Again, 감기를 예방하거나 빨리 낫게 하는 특별한 방법이 있나요? Go ahead and send in your answers. Text in pound 9050 or shop 9050 and it will only cost you a 100원. And we also have our Kakao Talk. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in Korean. Add us as a Kakao friend and send in your messages for free. And we also have our smartphone app. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in any of the app stores. And you can listen to our programs and leave us comments right after logging in. And right now, we'll be right back with Lissomania after this song. Here is Lost in Love by Air Supply.
And you don't count for much, but I'm not letting go. I believe there's too much to believe in. So lift your eyes if you feel you can. Reach for a star and I'll show you a plan. I figured it out, what I needed was someone to show me. You know you can't fool me, I've been loving you too long. It started so easy, you want to carry on. Lost in love and I don't know much, was I thinking aloud and fell out of touch, but I'm back on my feet and eager to be what you wanted. So lift your eyes if you feel you can. Reach for a star and I'll show you a plan. I figured it out, what I needed was someone to show me. You know you can't fool me, I've been loving you too long. It started so easy, you want to carry on. Lost in love and I don't know much, was I thinking aloud and fell out of touch, but I'm back on my feet and eager to be what you wanted. You know you can't fool me, I've been loving you too long. It started so easy, you want to carry on. Lost in love and I don't know much, was I thinking aloud? Fell out of touch, but I'm back on my feet, eager to be what you wanted. Now I'm lost in love and I don't know. Lost in love, lost in love, lost in love. Now I'm lost in love and I don't know. I'm lost in thinking aloud. Lost in love on my feet, I'm eager to be lost in
And that was Lost in Love by Air Supply. And now it is time for Listomania. We are going to introduce various kinds of lists, but for today, we're going to talk about tips to prevent winter colds and flu. And I don't know, some of you, my mates, I know that Benny Nim was sick yesterday, and I hope that no one else is getting sick. But hopefully these tips will help us stay away from the cold and flu, okay? So at number 1, we have keeping our hands clean. That is vital to prevent the winter cold and flu. While cold and flu germs can float through the air on the invisible droplets of an uncovered sneeze or cough, touching an infected surface is the most common way to pick up the influenza virus. This makes good hand-washing hygiene vital for school-aged children who are used to touching surfaces around them without giving it a second thought. Or even for us as adults, we just touch things, right? Without knowing that, maybe the person before had a cold and spread their germs. I'm not saying here that we should all turn into germaphobes. However, to be conscious of that. We should wash our hands for at least 20 seconds using soap and warm water frequently throughout the day, especially before eating and when arriving home from outdoors. So I always make it a thing to do to wash my hands right when I get home from work. Because I've been outside, I ride the bus, I take other transportation, I touch things everywhere, and right when I come home, I'm like, I need to get all the germs off my hands. And again, 20 seconds. I don't want you to just do a little splish splash and then, total, right? We need to lather the soap for a good 20 seconds and then wash our hands. So again, to prevent winter colds and flu for Listomania, number 1 was keeping our hands clean. And number 2 is avoid touching your face. You may not realize it, but it's likely that we touch our face an average of 16 times per hour. Did you know that? It's not even 16 times per day, but it's an average of 16 times per hour. Rubbing our eyes, scratching our nose, or chewing on our fingernails is a route for influenza to travel into the body. It's best to avoid touching their face and encourage everyone to use hand sanitizer also throughout the day. However, for me, I don't really like using hand sanitizer because it dries out my hands. Instead, I just take the extra steps to the bathroom to wash my hands and then come back. And then up at number 3, we have getting the flu shot. Did everyone get their flu shot? I didn't. I haven't in a while. A flu shot is the best way to protect from the virus. Receiving your flu shot by November helps ensure you're protected throughout the season. But it's never too late to get vaccinated, as many hospitals keep the current flu vaccine in stock and is available all season long. Again, I'm a little bit afraid of shots, and the flu shot for some reason just hurts so much so that I don't really get it yearly. I am sorry, but I heard that it is very good because it will prevent you from getting a cold or a flu later on. Up at number 4, we have keeping surfaces clean. Everyone in your family picks up germs throughout the day, right? And some of those germs find their way into your house. Even if no one is sick, it's important to keep surfaces clean. Wiping down surfaces and using disinfecting wipes helps to reduce germs so that our family stays healthy. So it's always good to wipe, and not just with like a root tissue, right? But with actually a disinfecting wipe is what is good for us. Up at number 5, we have not skimping on sleep. What does that mean, not skipping on sleep? That means don't skip out on sleep. We need as much sleep as we can get so that we don't get sick. Sleep is crucial for keeping the immune system healthy and strong. Skimping on sleep can make the body more susceptible to germs. While most adults need 7 or 8 hours of sleep each night, kids need about 10 to 14 hours depending on their age. So us as adults, as we're listening to Midday Mate, are you getting the 8 to 9 hours of sleep, 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night? When I think about myself, I get a good 8 to 9 hours. I love sleep, so I like to sleep a lot. Up at number 6 for Listomania, we have making nutrition a priority. Making sure your family eats wholesome, well-balanced meals not only promotes proper growth and development, it strengthens their immune system. All the body cells require adequate nutrition to function optimally. Eating a wide variety of nutritious foods ensures that our youngsters and teens get crucial nutrients that the immune system needs to stay strong. To boost intake of infection-fighting antioxidants, aim to have them fill up at least half of their plates with a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables. And not just for children, but for us as adults, right? When we look at our plates, we can see if it's nutritious or not, right? If we have a whole plate of just like bland colors of white and beige, that's not a very nutritious meal. We need some orange in there, some red in there, some green in there to have all of the nutritional value. Up at number 7, we have get and stay physical. This is our last one for Listomania. Get and stay physical. Physical activity bolsters the immune system. People who lead an active lifestyle are less prone to colds and flu. Maybe that's why I got a cold, because I'm not very active here. Exercise helps to regulate the immune system by stimulating white blood cells that fight the infection. Physical activity also helps to flush bacteria from the lungs, which may help reduce the risk of catching a cold. They are more likely to keeping your stress levels low especially with other things as well. So make sure that you get some physical activity. Walk around, do some jumping jacks at home without, bothering the people below you. But to walk around and just have some activity in your body will also make you prevent from getting a cold. So to recap all of our things from Lissamania on tips to prevent winter colds and flu, we have 1, keep your hands clean. 2, avoid touching your face. 3, getting the flu shot. 4, keeping surfaces clean. 5, not skimping on sleep. 6, making nutrition a priority. And 7, get and stay physical. There are other things that we can always do to prevent us from getting colds and the flu. And again, for our question of the day, what is your way to prevent from getting a cold or how to recover quickly? That may be something that we can also talk about in the future. But for now, let's take a song break before we move on. Here is Listen by Beyonce.
Listen to the song here in my heart, a melody I start but can't complete. Listen to the sound from deep within. It's only beginning to find release. Oh, the time has come for my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside and turned into your own, all 'cause you won't listen. There is someone here inside, someone I thought had died so long ago. Oh, I'm screaming out in my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside or words into your own, all 'cause you won't listen.
And welcome back. You just listened to Listen by Beyonce, and I am your host, Kimberly. You are listening to Midday Mate, and our question of the day and text topic is, how do you prevent a cold or recover from one quickly? 감기를 예방하거나 빨리 낫게 하는 특별한 방법이 있나요? And we have a few comments here on our YouTube live stream. One from 만학도 영어님 saying, 감기에 특별한 약은 없습니다. 그냥 따뜻한 물 많이 마시고 비타민 C가 많이 든 과일 음료 많이 먹고 저는 일주일 내내 수업이 있어서 감기가 올 것 같다는 조짐이 보이면 바로 병원 가서 감기약 처방 받아 먹습니다. Oh, very good, 만학도 영어님. So yes, a lot of people, we should be taking our vitamin C and drinks with lots of fruits in it. And also, he's saying that he has class, or 만학도 영어님 has classes. Therefore, when 만학도 영어님 feels like a cold is coming, they go straight to the hospital to get a prescription. We also have a message here from Penny-님. I have a cold that I mentioned yesterday. The only thing that we need to recover is to drink vitamins and eat veggies. So yes, to take our vitamins and eat lots of veggies because they have the good nutrition and the minerals that we need to get better. We also have another message here from Sang-yun-nim saying, prevention. I take a spoonful of red ginseng every day to strengthen my immune system. And for recovery, I see the doctor immediately when I feel itchy in my throat and then drink lots of water, which is great. I'm also drinking a lot of ginseng water right now too. If not red ginseng, just regular ginseng. Yes. So it's helping me a lot right now. Others, go ahead and please send in your answers. Text in pound 9050 or shop 9050 and it'll only cost you a 100원. Or reach us through KakaoTalk. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in Korean. Add us as a Kakao friend and send in your messages for free. And we also have our smartphone app. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in any of your app stores. And you can listen to our programs and leave us comments after logging in. And now I'll be right back with our Friday segment. And it is time for Weekend Haps. Vasana keeps us up to date with all things happening in and around Busan. And hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Just for these past 2 weeks.
Yes.
While Jeff's away, and I'm making. Just so Jeff will see this next week, Alabama.
Repping Alabama over here right now.
He's a Michigan fan, so love you, Jeff. So yes.
So how are you doing today?
I pulled a face when you said ginseng.
You don't like ginseng?
It's just so bitter.
I don't like it either.
Ugh.
I just do it to get better from the colds.
Yeah.
But on the regular days, I never take it.
I try to convince myself that whiskey is a good remedy for.
No, I believe that too. At night, as like
Yeah.
a little.
Yeah. If you keep on saying it often enough, it'll become the truth.
I believe it. It's already true for me.
Yes.
Were you able to see the snow earlier today?
Yes, I was right in it. I just left home and I was walking to the bus and it just came down and drenched me. Thankfully, I had a hoodie and a taxi just came past at the right time. So
Oh, good.
thank you, taxi driver.
Thank you, taxi drivers. You'll always save the day. Our heroes.
Yep.
So what is happening in Busan? What do you have for us this week?
Well, this first news story, I think we need some kind of nice background music.
Background music.
Because it's very, very colorful language, and I'd like to know who wrote it for Chevy. But it's about the Sancheong Dong-ui Bogam Chon, or the Dongi Bogam Village. It has been recognized as a top tourist destination in Korea. So I'll just quote straight from Busan Haps. And in my best radio voice, here we go. If you're looking for the ultimate wellness getaway, I've got some exciting news. Sancheong-gun's Dongi-bogam Village has just been named one of the 100 must-visit tourist destinations in Korea from 2025 to 2026. This prestigious recognition, awarded by the Korea Tourism Organization, isn't just handed out to any spot. No sirree. It's given to destinations that truly stand out for their uniqueness, beauty, and potential for growth. How am I doing?
You're doing great. And I know that you're not wearing the headset right now, but right now, Napidinim just did some kind of effect where it was a little bit of an echo. So it sounded
awesome.
very professional there.
Oh, very good. Yeah, so apparently nearly or over 750,000 people visited it last year.
Wow.
So it's quite a place to go. It's got lots of things to see. Including an Oriental Medicine Museum, Expo Theme Hall, Medicine Theme Park. I mean, talking about ginseng, my goodness. And even take part in a hands-on healing experience there as well. Also, there's Murungyo. That's a tongue twister for me. Murungyo Bridge. Oh, Gyo means bridge, so Murung Bridge.
Ah, yes.
Walking along, looking down at the Murung Valley. With views of Wangsan and Pilbongsan, the two mountains all around you. And the peaceful flowing river, which is nice.
That would
And it
be
still
nice.
flows during winter as well, as opposed to some other rivers in Gyeongsang, which freezes up during the winter time.
Yeah.
So yes, so whether you're a fan of traditional medicine, a nature lover, or just in need of a refreshing escape, Dongui Bogam Chon is calling your name. Pack your bags and get ready to experience one of Korea's best kept wellness secrets. Have you ever been to one of these villages?
No, I have not, unfortunately.
No, neither have I. No.
But I would love to go. It sounds very peaceful and away from the hustle and bustle of the city life here in Sentum.
Yes, and a lot of them also have the overnight stays as well, like the temple stays as well.
Yes.
So yes, if you're visiting Korea, don't come to this place or any of those temples for an overnight stay and enjoy the countryside of Korea.
Yes, the 산천동의 보감촌.
If you don't know where that is, I had to look it up because I didn't know where it was. It's in between Gochan and Jinju.
Oh, okay.
So it's right on the border between Jeollado and Gyeongsangdo. So yeah, it's looks like a very nice place. Looking at all the photos that I saw there. So yeah, give it a check out.
Give it a go. Why
it a
don't you
check
go
out.
and maybe during this weekend we can also go there and have a nice relaxing staycation.
Staycation, there's the word I was looking for.
Yes.
Thank you.
What other news do you have for us?
Okay, so we're going from the country to the city.
Let's go to the city.
So this next one involves buses, but I don't know about you, but I'm always taking public transport. Are you?
Me too.
And one of my pet peeves, not with the subway, but with buses, is that they are never on time.
Oh, yes. It says 8 minutes, but then all of a sudden sometimes it could come.
Yeah.
Or then the opposite, it says 4 minutes, but
And
then it
goes
doesn't
up.
come.
Or it goes up
Yeah.
because of the traffic, or maybe it's picking up the bus going in the opposite direction.
That's true.
Sometimes it does that. Well, Yangsan City has launched an ultra-precision bus map service for real-time tracking.
Real-time
Tracking. This is Yangsan City. So if Yangsan City's one works, I hope all the other cities get it along as well. So they've announced the full implementation of its ultra-precision bus map service, real-time tracking of bus locations, operating speeds, and expected arrival times with updates every 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Wow.
That's amazing. So this service is accessible via the Kakao map on smartphones and covers the Yangsan city buses, the village buses, and Busan and Ulsan buses that operate within Yangsan. So this is just in Yangsan City at the moment.
So not all the way over here at Busan yet.
No, unfortunately
but
not.
maybe it'll roll out soon.
Yes, hopefully. So 3 seconds is amazing.
Yes.
So the new system will eliminate, my goodness, tongue twisters both in Korean and English, eliminate uncertainty and improve accessibility for residents relying on buses, making commuting and travel within Yangsan more efficient and reliable. That is your public announcement for today.
Your public announcement right there.
Yes. Okay, the last news item I've got for the news
Yes.
is something we can all kind of relate to. You've traveled on the highway and cars and buses and whatever. Do you have a favorite highway rest stop?
Oh, I do.
Do you remember the names?
I don't remember the
Yeah,
name, but
me neither.
if you show me the map,
Yeah.
I can point to it. But I don't remember the name because it has the best food there.
Yes, and that was my next question. When you go there, what is your go-to stop? What's the first thing you buy?
Oh, so at this one, I always get the corn dog.
Okay.
Or is it a corn dog?
You'll have to explain to this New Zealander what a corn dog is. Is it corn on a stick?
Oh, no. It's not a corn on a stick at all. It's actually like a hot dog sausage, and then it's dipped in like batter.
Okay.
And then some Korean like people like to put like sugar and then ketchup on top of it.
Okay.
But
Sugar?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I like to just put ketchup and honey mustard on top.
Where does the corn come into it?
There's no corn actually in it.
Oh, okay.
But it's just like dipped into like you can think of it as like dipped into pancake batter, and it's all the way around.
Maybe corn was part of the batter originally.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
But I think that's like the American way to call it, a corn dog. But I think there is a Korean word for it. But yes, it's basically a hot dog on a stick.
So it's not 옥수수 though.
Oh no 옥수수.
Okay.
But some of them have even French fries on them.
Oh, okay.
So yummy.
Yummy, yummy. Mm-hmm. Mine is potatoes.
You know, my husband likes the potatoes too.
Is he from New Zealand?
No, he's from Korea. But he loves the potatoes. I'm like,
The roasted potatoes.
yeah,
one,
but don't you get so thirsty?
No, because you don't need to put salt on it.
Oh.
But recently, though, the quality seems to have gone down. I think they're using frozen potatoes, so it's a little soggy when you're eating it. You can taste it. I'm a potato connoisseur.
Oh.
And there are different types of... Anyway, I won't bore you with that. The reason I'm asking is because Busan Haps this week also printed something from the Korea Expressway Corporations talking about the top-selling food items at the rest stops. Okay, so number one, I think it won't be a surprise. Americano.
Americano.
Or as most of us in the world call it, black coffee.
Black coffee. Americano.
Americano, yes. There's a song to it, right?
Americano. 좋아, 좋아, 좋아. I think I'm like totally off key, but it's okay.
알겠습니다. Thank you, Imchi. Right, next one is walnut cookies. What's walnut in Korean?
호두?
Okay, so hodu cookies?
Yeah.
Okay, they're yummy. So that was the second bestseller. I've never had that, I don't think.
I think because we always go to the 휴게소 to buy those because we
Okay.
don't have it just regularly,
Normal,
I think.
Okay. So the Americanos was 874,783 cups sold last year. So that's 3.97 billion won, $1 million. My goodness.
Wow.
And number 3 was udon.
Ah, yes. Udon is also very good if you have the time to actually sit down and eat.
Yes. So you can go. They actually have a sort of a cafeteria.
Cafeteria type of thing.
Yeah. After that, bottled coffee drinks, and then pork cutlets, which is
돈가스.
and finally, yeah, that means on every list, isn't it? Ramyeon.
Yum, 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 yum.
But ramyeon you could take anywhere on your car anyway. So those things were the top selling, and obviously peaked during travel periods. And they doubled during the high traffic periods and obviously went down during the other ones. The top selling rest area, which might be the one you're talking about, is Dokpyeong. Dokpyeong with 208 million won of sales.
Wow.
And Shihung, that's one of my favorites. I should have mentioned that. I just remembered. Shihung is one of my favorites. That was the third, ranked third in sales.
Wow.
And at the Cheonan Samguri in Seoul, walnut cookies accounted for 21% of their sales.
That's crazy.
Walnut cookies. I'm going to have to try that next time I go.
They're good,
Yeah.
but I don't crave them.
Okay.
But I think a lot of Korean people who have grown up with them really like them.
Yes. And so next time I go, I'm going to have to try that instead of just going straight to the potatoes.
Yes. But let us take a song break. Here we have titled What Changed by One Drop East.
Oh.
However, can you introduce the song for us?
Oh, definitely. This song was written by one of my friends, a couple of my friends, Russell and Sean. If you're listening, Sean's in New Zealand. Russell is somewhere writing in Busan. And he wrote What Changed. It's a love song. And I was the keyboardist in this band from about 10 years ago. My goodness, time flies.
Wow.
And I play the small key. There's only a little bit of keyboard in that. But it's a great song, and I hope you enjoy it.
Nice. So here is What Changed by One Drop East.
wanted. Now I've got what I wanted. I just don't know.
Hey, 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 hey.
What changed? What changed? What changed? What changed? There was a time in my life when I knew everything. Now I'm older and wiser, I just don't know. Life was so crazy when I knew what I wanted. Now I've got what I wanted, I just don't know.
Hey, 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 hey.
What changed? 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 What changed?
And that was What Changed by One Drop East. And
That brings back a lot of memories.
how was it?
Awesome. I forgot to mention the introduction was usually done by Ben, our saxophonist, and he would jump. He would do da da, and he would jump and would stop as soon as he hit the ground. So it was well choreographed. We got Gordon there, little Ben on the drums, Jeffrey on those little bongos, and Sean on the guitar. Yeah, it was awesome. And Angela singing vocals there as well.
It sounded very uppity and I liked it.
Oh, yes. Ska-ish. SKA.
So hello, listeners. We are in the middle of Weekend Habs with Vasana, and we just talked about the different events and news that were happening around. But let's move on to what is happening this weekend.
Yes. So the first thing I have here is something I have never and will never participate in, but I will say it because there are a lot of people out there who do. It is the Busan Polar Bear Festival.
Yes, I've heard about this earlier this week.
Yes. And so I was wondering, have you ever?
Oh, no.
No. Okay.
Never. I would
you
never.
ever?
I would never jump into the ocean in this freezing weather.
If somebody offered you some money,
How much money?
it's say big man.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That was quick.
100,000 won is a lot of money. I'll do it.
But then you get sick and you spend big man on hospital fees.
Oh, it's okay.
That's okay? Oh, my goodness. Okay, so this festival features various activities. Everybody has a price. Various activities designed to provide an unforgettable winter experience. I should have started lower. Manwon?
Definitely not for a manon.
So participants can dive into the icy waters, which is where the name came from, Busan Polar Bear or Polar Bear. You basically go into the water. But it's not just that event. They've got events for the whole day. So they've got themed competitions, photo competitions where you take photographs and you can win a prize at that, and lots of different entertainment options all throughout the day. So this Saturday they will have events all day, including the opening ceremony at 10 o'clock and ending with a relay race. I was trying to check it out to see whether it was a swimming relay or a running relay. I assume it will be a swimming relay.
So cold.
And so, but anyway, for more information, check out the Busan Habs page on habskorea.com.
And we also do have a little poster
there we go.
on our YouTube live stream right now for the Busan Polar Bear Festival.
Yeah, so starting today from that.
Oh, yes,
It
it
goes
says
from
it's starting
today,
from
goes to Sunday, but Saturday's the biggie.
The big opening ceremony.
Yeah.
I feel like my whole outfit right now matches the the poster. And a little TMI and fun fact. I have a friend, she would call me a polar bear because she said I was white and big like a polar bear.
Okay. I'm not going there.
Moving on.
One might get himself into trouble.
moving on.
Okay, let's move on to Disney.
Okay.
Okay. What's your favorite Disney song? You must have one. Yeah, lots of Disney songs. I mean, I love Alan Menken. He just composes lots and lots of Disney songs. I love them all.
I like Aladdin. The whole soundtrack for Aladdin.
I can show you the world.
Yes. So romantic.
But in tune. So this Sunday there will be a Disney OST concert called We Love at the Haeundae Cultural Center, Go-eun Hall, featuring the cast of Kwon Soo-jin, Oh Ji-hye, Oh Ji-hwan, Lee Hee-soo, and Park Hyun-woo. So they are stage actors. I was trying to find pictures of them all, but I ran out of time. But it's at 5:30 this Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think my favorite Disney song, I think it's Disney, is Pocahontas.
Yes.
Yes. The
Colors of the Wind?
Colors of the Wind.
That is a good one.
Yes. So I love singing that and I love playing that on the piano. But earlier than that, tonight, in fact, is another tribute to a cinematic composer, and this is one of the greats, and that's Ennio Morricone.
Ennio Morricone.
Does that name? He probably doesn't. For those of
Doesn't
you,
ring a bell.
let me sing. Let's see if I can whistle. I can't whistle. Da-da-da-da-da. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so he's the one who, that famous one, and a lot of other songs. Sorry, a lot of other pieces. So tonight at the Dongnae Cultural Grand Theatre at 7:30, they will have a tribute to the great and wonderful composer Ennio Morricone.
Wow.
So yes, so it's a weekend for movie music. So speaking of OSTs, that's something I didn't say before I came to Korea.
OST. Yeah, I don't know what
OST.
OST stands for.
Original soundtrack.
Oh.
So that's what I always just said, original soundtrack.
Right.
Or just soundtrack.
The soundtrack of
Yes.
that movie or the soundtrack of da-da-da-da.
Correct. And then I came here and then they say, oh, the OST. And I'm going,
OST.
what's that What's that mean? But anyway, Korea's into all these abbreviated things. Not just Korea, the younger generation.
Yes, they are.
It's a new language.
Hard to keep up.
Anyway, so one singer who is popular for OSTs in Korea is Shin Young-jae, and he's coming to Busan this weekend, where he will play at the Sohyang Theater, Shinhan Hall, on Saturday and Sunday.
Ooh.
So he's going to sing a lot of his OSTs that from dramas and movies that he sings for. Anyway, moving on from music, here's something I'm sure you don't do.
Oh, are you sure?
I'm positive. Watching esports.
I don't. I tried to play this game that you're just about to talk about.
Yeah.
But I got in trouble by the other people.
Okay.
Saying that
so
I'm
they
horrible.
They all ganged up on
And
you?
they told me to leave. the
Oh,
game.
no. Yes, I was like that when I first played StarCraft. So in StarCraft, you can actually change teams in the middle. And so...
They made you leave.
No. They all changed to gang up on me.
Oh.
Because I was so terrible, just like you. When I first played. And this was like 20 years ago. But anyway. So are there any gamers out there who enjoy playing or watching Valorant?
Valorant. Valorant.
Let's see if we get any responses there. So you can enjoy a Riot Games Valorant tournament, as one of the city's biggest esports tournament is currently underway. Started yesterday and it finishes this Sunday. and it's open from 12 to 8 p.m. and held at the Busan Esports Arena. I'm sure you didn't know there was an esports arena in Busan.
No, I thought they just all went to Mexico.
It's called Brina, B-R-E-N-A. It's located on the 15th and 16th floor of the Samjong Tower in Jungangdero, Busanjin. About a 6-minute walk from Seomyeon Station, which is line number 2, exit number 2. So yes, when esports was first popular in Korea, it was StarCraft. And I enjoyed them. My favorite, lots of favorite people there, like Kang Min, and anyway, I go on and on.
So people, if you are into esports, you can go ahead and watch the Riot Games there for
Yep.
this Sunday from 12 to 8 p.m.
Okay.
And thank you so much, Busan, for our segment today.
Okay.
And we have more to talk about, but unfortunately, we have to wrap up.
That's my final one for this year, maybe. So back to Jeff next week.
Okay, hopefully we can see you around though. Now, everyone, that is the end of our first hour. Here's our song, Colors of the Wind by Vanessa Williams.
You own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. I think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you learn things you never knew, you never knew. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or ask the grinning bobcat why he grinned? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come rolling all the riches all around you, and for once never wonder what they're worth. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. Heron and the otter are my friends, and we're all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or let the eagle tell you where he's been? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
You've been running around, running around, running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around, going around, going around every party in LA. Cause you knew that I'd be at one. Oh, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Oh, and now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. You've been running around, running around, running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, now that we're right here standing face to face, you already know that you won. Oh, I know that dress is karma, you regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you. What you expect, oh, baby? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. Over you. What are you doing? Hey. What are you doing? What are you doing, love? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? Yeah, you just want attention, I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. Oh.
And you just heard Attention by Charlie Puth. This track is about a spiteful former girlfriend trying to tempt Charlie Puth to come back to her rather than move on to someone new. However, the singer is all too aware that his ex is just looking for attention and isn't interested in a permanent relationship. Hello, and welcome back to Midday Mate, everyone. We are live in the studio in Busan on this Friday afternoon, and welcome to Midday Mate. You're listening to us on BEFM 90.5 in Busan and 103.3 FM in the Gijang, Jeongwon, and Noksan areas. And I am your host, Kimberly. And now it is already hour number 2. So what do we have up next for this Friday afternoon? First up, we have today's quotes, where we introduce meaningful quotes to help motivate and inspire you each and every day. Followed by bite-sized banter with Andrew, where we just talk nonstop about a different question and hope that we have our mates also chime in to the conversation. After bite-sized banter, we have Don't Make a Scene, where we introduce useful English expressions after listening to our shorts clip. And again, today is the final day that we'll be reviewing Finding Dory. And then we'll wrap up the show with Favorites in One's POV, point of view, where we introduce different songs from different genres that fit different situations. So a part of the segment where we are able to learn about different songs of genres that we don't really listen to. And I'll be checking your messages throughout the show. And our question of the day and text topic is, how do you prevent a cold or recover from one quickly? How do you prevent a cold or recover from one quickly? 감기를 예방하거나 빨리 낫게 하는 특별한 방법은 있나요? We have a message here on our YouTube live stream, and it is from Busan 아재님 saying 집안을 좀 춥게 살면 감기 안 걸립니다. But my house is already cold and I caught a cold. Then what is that, Busan 아재님? Maybe I was a bit too cold then. For some reason, our windows just has all the wind coming in and I sleep right by the window, which is probably why I got a cold and why I got sick. And we also have another message here from 만학도 영어님 saying, 감기에 대처하는 미국식 민간 요법은 chicken soup 아닌가요? Yes, I was speaking to my dad on Face Talk today, and we're just video chatting, and he was saying, Kimberly, get lots of rest and eat a lot of chicken noodle soup. And it was really funny because, my dad is from Korea and he immigrated to the States. But having him say to eat chicken noodle soup and not like 생강차 was very interesting. It was a very interesting cultural moment there for him to say that. But yes, chicken noodle soup is supposed to help us when we are sick in America. So everyone else, again, for our question of the day, how do you prevent a cold or recover from one quickly? 감기를 예방하거나 빨리 낫게 하는 특별한 방법이 있나요? Send in your answers, text in pound 9050 or shop 9050, and it will only cost you 100원. Or search for us on KakaoTalk. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in Korean. Add us as a friend and you can send in your messages for free. And we also have our smartphone app. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송 in any of the app stores. And you can listen to our programs and leave us comments after logging in. And right now, I'll be right back with today's quote after this song. Here is Rise Up by Andra Day.
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. we have each other. And for that we have each other. And we will rise, we will rise, we will rise. Oh, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up. I like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up and we'll do it 1,000 times again.
And that was Rise Up by Andra Day. Now it's time for today's quotes, where we introduce encouraging quotes from famous people. And today's quote is, tearing others down won't get you any higher. Tearing others down won't get you any higher. 다른 사람을 무너뜨리고 더 높은 곳에 갈 수 없습니다. Tearing others down won't get you any higher is a powerful statement that holds a lot of truth. In today's society, it is unfortunately common for people to try to elevate themselves by putting others down. Whether it can be through gossip, spreading rumors, or engaging in negative behavior towards others, this kind of behavior ultimately does more harm than good. When we tear others down, we are not only hurting them, but we are also damaging our own reputation and character. For example, if we were to, try to spread a rumor and have some gossip about another person to just bring them down in the eyes of others, what does that say for our character as a person for saying those words? It would make us feel a bit not so likable, right? And people would be a bit more afraid and cautious about what they do and say around us because we would be known as the gossipers. And that wouldn't be very good. People who engage in this kind of behavior often come across as insecure, jealous, and lacking in self-confidence. So a lot of people may gossip or spread rumors because they're not confident in themselves. So instead, what do? They have to bring others down to a level that is low so that they can then go higher. But does that work? Not at all. Instead of focusing on building themselves up through hard work and dedication, they choose to take the easy way out by trying to bring others down instead. So what we should do is hard work and dedicate ourselves to making ourselves better to go into the next level and to the higher level, instead of trying to bring all those others around us lower. Furthermore, tearing others down creates a toxic environment where trust and respect are lacking. It can lead to a culture of negativity and hostility where people are constantly on edge and afraid of being the next target. So if we were to make fun of someone else or bring them down, others who are watching also would be a bit 눈치 봐, right? Be like, oh, that person's going to say something bad about me next, so they have to lay low too. So this kind of environment is not very conducive to growth and success, as it stifles creativity and collaboration. On the other hand, lifting others up and supporting them in their endeavors can have a positive impact on both parties involved. When we encourage and empower others, we are creating a supportive and nurturing environment where everyone can thrive. For example, if there was a work promotion and your colleague had gotten it instead of yourself, would you be very happy and be able to congratulate them? Or are you the person who is like, oh, that person shouldn't have gotten that promotion, I should have gotten it, and then spread rumors or say that there weren't, enough for that promotion and that they were lacking? Instead of having that negative culture, we should be more uplifting and congratulate others also. By celebrating the successes of others and offering a helping hand when needed, we are fostering a sense of community and unity. So although we weren't able to get it, to have that good tight-knit community within, whether it's at work or at school or even with just your friends and family, to have that community would be very nice. In the long run, tearing others down will not get you any higher. It may provide a temporary boost to your ego, but it will ultimately leave you feeling empty and unfulfilled. True success comes from working hard, being kind and compassionate toward others, and staying true to your values and beliefs. Again, for our quote is, tearing others down won't get you any higher. 다른 사람을 무너뜨리고 더 높은 곳에 갈 수 없습니다. So, at its core, for this quote, it reminds us that success built on negativity is never true success. Whether we uplift others instead of tearing them down, we create a cycle of encouragement and growth instead. Kindness, respect, and genuine support lead to stronger relationships and long-term success. Instead of competing in a way that brings others down, we should focus on improving ourselves and working towards our goals with integrity. So are you able to be honorable? Do you have that integrity within yourself and not bringing others down? In a world where criticism and negativity can spread so easily, choosing to be kind is a powerful statement. Encouraging others does not diminish our own success. However, instead, oppositely, it will strengthen it. And it will strengthen it a lot. The energy we put into the world often comes back to us, so let's strive to build a culture of support and positivity. After all, when we lift others up, we can rise together. And again, that was our quote for today's quote. It was, tearing others down won't get you any higher. 다른 사람을 무너뜨리고 더 높은 곳에 갈 수 없습니다. I hope you enjoyed that quote, and now let's take a song break. Here is Hold My Hand by Jess Glynn.
Standing in a crowded room and I can't see your face. Put your arms around me, tell me everything's okay. In my mind I'm running round a cold and empty space. Just put your arms around me, tell me everything's okay. Break my bones, but you won't see me fall. Oh, the rising tide will rise against them all. Oh, darling, hold my hand. Oh, won't you hold my hand? 'Cause I don't wanna walk on my own anymore. Won't you understand? 'Cause I don't wanna walk alone. I'm ready for this. There's no denying. I'm ready for this. You stop me falling. I'm ready for this. I need you holding. I'm ready for this. So darling, hold my hand. Soul is like a melting pot when you're not next to me. Tell me that you got me and you're never gonna leave. Trying to find a moment where I can find relief. Please tell me that you got me and you're never gonna leave. Break my bones, but you won't see me fall. Oh, the So please don't make me wait, 'cause I don't wanna break. No, I don't wanna fall. When you're next to me, content I'm not afraid to be. You don't make me wait, and never let me break. You never let me fall. Darling, hold my hand. 'Cause I don't wanna walk on my own anymore. Won't you understand? 'Cause I don't wanna walk alone. I'm ready for this. There's no denying. I'm ready for this. You start me falling. I'm ready for this. I need you holding. I'm ready for this. So darling, won't you hold my hand?
And welcome back, listeners. You are listening to Midday Mate, and now it is time for bite-sized banter with Andrew.
Hello.
Hello, Friday.
Yeah, Friday. I see that sticker from now and then. No, that's good. Any plans for the weekend?
No, not this weekend. You know, this week I felt like it was a bit long.
Yeah, I feel, especially after the big holiday.
Yeah.
And then even I was, I forgot I didn't say this. I was on last Sunday night, I went to the big box store here and was like, oh, it's Sunday. It's going to be so busy. It wasn't. But I think everyone's got that holiday hangover and they're still kind of, and that was the same as me going back to work on Monday. I was like, oh, all right, let's get through this.
That's
yeah,
true.
I think for me on the other side, it wasn't that long. But
Really?
yeah, but I don't know. Maybe I just kept myself busy. I'm not really sure what it was. But again, I think my family as well, we're just kind of just going to lay low and then see how if the weather's nice, we'll be out. If it's not, we don't mind staying in the house.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm also just looking forward to the Super Bowl. Do you keep up with the Super Bowl in
Yeah,
America?
I think I just jump on one of the bandwagons.
Me too, me too.
And we'll see how it goes. I mean, it'd be cool to see the Chiefs go 3 in a row. Be the first team to ever do that, I think it is.
Oh, is it 3 in a row?
Yeah, but then also, I have some Philly friends and it's Go Birds, so I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I might meet up with some friends
Ooh.
to watch it, but I have to wait and see. Maybe I might just stay in bed on that Monday morning.
Well, so what are we talking about for this final day of the week?
All right, so I think maybe a lot of us had, experienced a lot of luxury over the holiday, and maybe some people not, some people yes, meaning meeting your families and having some great food, sharing some good stories and things like that. But what's a small luxury you enjoy that makes your day better? So for our listeners, this is something maybe you can do each day. It's maybe not too expensive, makes your life a little easier, or it just makes you feel happy or improves your self-wellness, these kind of things. So what is that?
Lots of different answers that we can choose from
Definitely.
here. What is a small luxury you enjoy that makes your day better? 하루를 즐겁게 만드는 작은 사치는 무엇인가요? So luxury, something that I don't do mostly, or I could do, but costly a little bit.
Or you could do it every day, but it helps you out a lot. So I think for our listeners, maybe you might be thinking luxury is like designer bags and these things, right? But also it doesn't need to be that. For me, maybe I'm going to be, I don't want to say cliche or something like that, but small luxury that I enjoy that makes my day better is that most days I'm able to walk my kids to school, which I know that a lot of other kids don't have their father there to be able to do that, whether they have to leave early for work or whatnot. So I feel that getting out of the house can be quite hectic in the morning. There's definitely been some raised voices like, hurry up, we're going to be late. But then once we're out the door, I have about, 5 to 8 minutes, we'll say, that I walk with my boys. It doesn't matter how it was in the house before we left. I can calm things down. We have a good chat. I can try to put them in a positive mind before they go into school.
Oh, that's so good.
Which is great. Another one for me would be the opposite at the end of the day. This doesn't happen every night because I am busy some evenings, but reading to my kids at night it's funny because when mom love my wife. Thank you very much for everything you do for our children. When she reads in Korean, she does all these different voices and stuff. When she does it in English, she's just kind of reads it, right? So then there'll be books that they want to read in English, and they're like, Mom's like, well, I can do that. And they're like, can Dad do it?
Aww.
And so but it also gives me the chance, that bonding to do that. So
Right.
that maybe would be my small luxury, or just a nice cup of coffee. Goes a long way too.
That is true.
How about yourself?
For me, I was thinking a small luxury that I can enjoy. So this is something that I've tried not to do recently.
Sure.
Because I feel a bit guilty. And they're taxi rides.
Oh, I thought you were stealing things from the refrigerator here at the
no.
office. Not because he was wondering where his drinks have been going.
No, not at all. My small luxury would be taxi rides because, I usually take the bus to wherever I go. And the bus is it's so convenient here in
It's
Korea.
unbelievable,
And
yeah.
I love it. And it comes straight to my house and it comes straight to here at work. But there are times when I'm running a bit late.
Yes.
And I need to take the taxi.
Yeah.
And so usually when I come to BEFM, I will leave my house maybe 45 minutes earlier.
Sure.
Before the time we have to get here. However, if I take a taxi, I can leave my house 10 minutes earlier, and then it's just like, bam, I'm here.
Yeah, I think for you then, it's not that, feel guilty using it, because obviously it is more expensive than the bus, but it still isn't that expensive.
Right.
And it is that maybe that the luxury is available to you would be a better way to put it, because if you need it, it's there. And it's not breaking the bank.
That's true.
Yeah.
Another luxury that I would choose would be, instead of a taxi ride, would be my own chauffeur,
Nice.
which is my husband.
Fantastic. Shout out to hubby on that one.
Yes. And these days he's been doing great. We come to work together and he
Okay.
drops me off and then he goes to work,
sweet.
which is great.
Yes, that also helps.
And it's nice to just, be in the car with him for 10 minutes and
Yeah.
then say bye.
Not talking at all.
He
Just-
doesn't like talking in the morning.
How about in your family? Maybe this would maybe cover something from another day, but is anybody like a coffee first? Don't talk to me till I have my coffee.
Oh, not in my family.
My dad was like that when I was a kid. Like he was also up way earlier than us. He would be off to work way early. But the days that we were up earlier than him, like on the weekend or something, he would get out of bed, walk past us in the living room towards the kitchen, and it would be like, we'd be like, hey, Dad, good morning. And it'd be, And we get nothing.
A little gruff.
And then it would just be, even though he hits the coffee pot, it turns it on, and then just the smell of it, I think that would even heighten his senses. Then he'd be able to talk. But it's like he needed the t-shirt like, coffee first, talk second.
There are so many different types of things like that. I see different mugs also.
Yeah, definitely.
Very cute. Listeners, what is a small luxury you enjoy that makes your day better? Maybe it could be a high quality coffee that Andrew is mentioning
Sure.
that his father needs or Andrew himself needs. Or maybe it's just like the comfort of a nice jacket that you bought that
Yeah.
keeps you warm on days, cold winter
Or a bath,
days.
something like that.
Or a bath.
You didn't think of that, did you?
I didn't. I love those though.
Yes.
So go ahead and answer. And Andrew, I'll see you next week.
Yeah, on Monday. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
And that was our bite-sized banter segment with Andrew. The topic was, what's a small luxury you enjoy that makes your day better? And I mentioned for me, there are taxi rides, and we also have another answer here on our YouTube live stream. Benny Nim saying, for me, a small luxury I enjoyed was to visit a vacation spot back in November when my parents celebrated their wedding anniversary. And it was amazing. Yes, little small luxuries that we can also afford are little mini vacations, right? To go to different vacation spots and have some fun and relax. And even if we can't go on a vacation too far, we can always have a staycation somewhere around home so that we can just get away from the home area, but then have our own little vacation within the city that we live in. And we also have TC Neem saying, always great to hear Andrew. He's the man. Yes, he is. We here at Midday Mate love our segment for Bite Size Banter with Andrew because of all of his energy and liveliness. Thank you. And everyone, if you haven't answered, we still have time, so go ahead. What is a small luxury you enjoy that makes your day a little better? Now let's take a song break. Here is Rockstar by Nickelback.
I'm through with standing in line. The clubs I'll never get in. It's like the bottom of the ninth, and I'm never gonna win this. Life hasn't turned out quite the way I want it to be.
Tell me what you want.
I want a brand new house on an episode of Cribs, and a bathroom I can play baseball in, and a king-size tub big enough for 10 plus me.
What you need?
I'll need a credit card that's got no limit, and a big black jet with a bedroom in it. Gonna join the Mile High Club at 37,000 feet.
Been done that.
I want a new tour bus full of old guitars. Mine star on Hollywood Boulevard. Somewhere between Cher and James Dean is fine for me.
So how you gonna do it?
I'm gonna trade this life for fortune and fame. I'd even cut my hair and change my name. Cause we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop bosses driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. Well, I'll stay skinny cause we just won't eat, and we'll hang out in the coolest bars in the VIP with the movie stars. Every good gold digger's gonna wind up there. Every playboy bunny with a bleached blonde hair. And well, hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star. Hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star. I wanna be great like Elvis without the tassels. Hire 8 bodyguards that love to beat up assholes. Sign a couple autographs so I can eat my meals for free.
I have the quesadilla.
I'm gonna dress my ass with the latest fashion. Get a front door key to the Playboy Mansion. Gonna date a centerfold that loves to blow my money for me.
So how you gonna do it?
I'm gonna trade this life for fortune and fame. I'd even cut my hair and change my name. Cause we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop bosses driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. Well, I'll stay skinny cause we just won't eat, and we'll hang out in the coolest bars in the VIP with the movie stars. Every good gold digger's gonna wind up there. Every playboy bunny with a bleached blonde hair. And we'll hide out in the private rooms with the latest dictionary of today's who's who. They'll get you anything with that evil smile. Everybody's got a drug dealer on speed dial. Well, hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star. I'm gonna sing those songs that offend the senses. Gonna pop my pills from a best dispenser. Get washed up singers writing all my songs. Lip sync them every night so I don't get them wrong. Well, we all just wanna be big rock stars and live in hilltop houses driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. We'll all stay skinny cause we just won't eat, and we'll hang out in the coolest bars in the VIP with the movie stars. Every good gold digger's gonna wind up there. Every playboy bunny with a bleached blonde hair. And we'll hide out in the private rooms with the latest dictionary of today's who's who. They'll get you anything with that evil smile. Everybody's got a drug dealer on speed dial. Well, hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star. Hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star.
And that was Rockstar by Nickelback. And now it is time for Don't Make a Scene, where we introduce useful English expressions after listening to a short clip. And today we are going to listen to a scene from Finding Dory, and it'll be our last day wrapping up this movie. On Monday, we learned about the phrase, "We're good. We're good." where we can use this phrase in many different situations, but to say that we're okay and that nothing else is needed, whether it was for reassurance, declining an offer, or even settling a dispute. So like if we were to fight with our friend and say, now we're not in a fight anymore. It's okay. We're good. On Tuesday, we reviewed the term floor it, which also means 밟아. It means to press the gas pedal all the way down to accelerate as fast as possible. And on Wednesday, we talked about now we're talking. Now we're talking. And I like to say that one in a lower voice. Now we're talking. It's a phrase used to show enthusiasm or approval when things start going in the right direction and that they agree. And yesterday, we talked about I'm okay with crazy. I'm okay with crazy. It means I accept that the situation is wild. However, I'm fine with it and I like it. And before we move on to today's expression, let's take a quick final listen to the clip from Finding Dory.
Okay, we're good. The ocean! It's straight ahead! For it!
Now we're talking.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean, uh-oh?
Oh, no, what would I do? What would I do? What would I do? What would I do? Hank, I'm gonna ask you to do something crazy.
I'm okay with crazy.
All right, Hank.
Ooh, there's no way out. It's over. They're going to fish jail. Ooh, wait. Oh, no. Ooh, get back! Get back!
So here in this movie clip, we're talking about when Hank and Dory are trying to go on a runaway. They're in a truck filled with other sea animals, and then unfortunately they're crashing into the ocean. And at the very end, we hear a different character that's not Hank and Dory. That was a different dolphin. They're saying, ooh, you're trying to use echolocation, right? Ooh, saying that they're trying to see that something is coming and that danger was headed their way. And they say at the very end, get back! Get back! So as Dory and Hank's escape becomes even more intense, danger appears, perhaps an obstacle in the road or the authorities closing in, or it's just the actual scene of them driving into the water. A dolphin character dramatically reacts by yelling, get back, as if the situation is hopeless. And that is because the dolphin and his friend, they're in the water. Right? And then Dory and Hank, they're trying to come from the road, and then they hit the road, and then they come falling down into the ocean, which is headed right where the dolphin is, which is why the dolphin says, get back! This line adds comedic tension as the dolphin sounds like a dramatic news reporter, right? Overreacting to the chaos, while Dory and Hank are still fighting to escape. So let's break down the phrase here. What does it mean, get back? Get back is a phrase used to warn people to move away from danger. So there are some common uses for one is physical danger. If something is about to fall on you, you might yell, get back. Or if you see something falling on someone else. For example, if there was like a bookcase here and all of a sudden the bookcase started to tip over to 나피디님, I would say, hey, 나피디님, get back. Meaning move away because something is bad going to happen. Or we can also say a metaphorical warning. If someone is getting too involved in a risky situation, you might say, you should get back before you get hurt. So say that they're trying to do something bad and trying to go on to this next step of doing something, then you should say, hey, you should, kind of get back. Meaning lay off, stop doing it. And this scene is funny because the dolphin is being a bit dramatic, acting as if Dory and Hank are doomed. However, it's the best because they're heading into the water, which is what they wanted the whole time. Again, here, beyond physical danger, get back is also used metaphorically. So if someone is getting too involved in a risky situation, again, as I just said, you should say, get back before you get hurt. So again, get back in a metaphorical way or get back in a physical danger way of something getting on you. So again, let's try to listen to the clip one more time.
Get back!
Get back! And we have to say it in a kind of like a panicky tone. Get back! Get back! We're trying to warn someone there. And that was all for today's Don't Make a Scene. And we just ended Finding Dory. So make sure that you stay tuned for next week's Don't Make a Scene because we'll be going into a different type of movie or sitcom. And now let's take a song break. Here is We're Not Gonna Take It by Twisted Sister.
We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. Oh, we're not gonna take it anymore. We've got the right to choose it. There ain't no way we'll lose it. This is our life. This is our song. We'll fight the powers that be just. Don't pick on destiny, 'cause you don't know us, you don't belong. Oh, we're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. Oh, we're not gonna take it anymore. Oh, you're so condescending. Your goal is never ending. We don't want nothing from you. Your life is tried and jaded, boring and confiscated. If that's your best won't do. Whoa, whoa. We're right, yeah. We're free, yeah. We'll fight, yeah. You'll see. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. No way. We're right, yeah. We're free, yeah. We'll fight, yeah. You'll see. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Just you try and make us. We're not gonna take it. Come on. No, we ain't gonna take it. You're all worthless and we're not gonna take it anymore. Now drop and give me 20. We're not gonna take it. A French pin. No, we ain't gonna take it. Are you will fall? We're not gonna take it.
And welcome back. You just listened to We're Not Gonna Take It by Twisted Sister. And now it is time for favorites in one's POV, point of view. We will introduce different songs from a wide range of genres that fit different situations. And today we're going to introduce a song about the month of February. For being the only month with less than 30 days, February sure has a lot going on, including Valentine's Day. Also, February marks the end of winter. Cold weather calls for music that's warm, comforting, and sentimental. Today's song is February 2017 by Charlie XCX featuring Clairo and Yeji. February 2017 carries a powerful message about the complexities of human emotion. Charlie XCX broke a boy's heart and in doing so ruined a relationship. This melancholic introspection of regret is the singer's plea of reconciliation following the disintegrated romance. Charlie asked for forgiveness from the guy she shattered emotionally. She regrets ending their cherished relationship the way that she did. British electronic pop singer Charlie XCX's 2024 album Brat was a cultural touchstone, appropriating the word to mean bold and self-possessed despite one's flaws. She said, "I think the reason people relate to this record is that people want to be a little bit messy and own the imperfect parts of themselves." February 2017 perfectly captures that bittersweet feeling of looking back on past mistakes with both regret and longing. The lyrics paint a picture of someone trying to make amends, hoping to undo the pain that they caused, even when they know it might be a little bit too late. It's raw, emotional, and deeply relatable because who hasn't wished that they could get back something that they did or said? With its dreamy production and introspective lyrics, the song fits right into February's reflective mood. Cold weather and shorter days naturally make us more nostalgic, and Charlie XCX's heartfelt storytelling makes February 2017 the perfect soundtrack for that feeling. So whether you're reminiscing about past relationships or just embracing the emotional side of winter, this song reminds us that being honest about our mistakes is the first step toward growth. So let's take a listen to today's song that was featured on Favorites in One's POV. Here is February 2017 by Charlie XCX featuring Clairo and Yeji.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. No, I keep on saying I'm alright, but every single night when I cut off the lights, I feel like crying. Your picture revolving in my mind, but then it turns to white. I guess I'm going blind. I feel like crying. Oh, you can forgive all of my crimes. You read but won't reply. I don't see your reply. I feel like crying. Baby, all I need is a single night. A sign, a sign. Give me a sign. Sorry I broke you down. Sorry I tore your heart. I ripped it all apart. Your headlights in the dark. Sorry about Grammy night. Was flying out my mind. Was in a different place. Tortured and drifting by. Kept dancing in that house. The windows turned to black. The windows turned to black. My eyes are rolling back. Yeah. Hope I get one more chance. Hope I get one more call. I only know what's good once I have lost it all. 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 You can forgive the things I've done. 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 Reply, reply. Give me a sign. Yeah.
소심했던 나의 그 한마디 미안하다고 사과하고 싶어도 너무 늦은 걸까.
And that was Charlie XCX featuring Clairo and Yeji's February 2017. Wow, did you hear that Korean at the end of the song? I was like, oh, it sounds like a little girl, but it also sounds robotic, but it sounded very cool there. And welcome back, everyone. This is Midday Mate, and we are now ending near the show. And for our question of the day and text topic, it is, how would you prevent a cold or recover from one quickly? 감기를 예방하거나 빨리 낫게 하는 특별한 방법이 있나요? And I didn't share my answer for this question for today. So let me share with you my answer. And as you know, I do have a cold at the moment. So hopefully these steps will help me recover from this quickly. Right now, every day I've been drinking 생강차, which is helping me a lot with my throat so that I don't sound too nasally and too under the weather for the radio. I also like to take 500 milligrams of vitamin C every day. That helps my immune system get boosted back up again. And also, I wear a little scarf. Not this scarf at night, but I wear a different scarf at night so that I could keep my throat a bit warmer. And I also, every morning and night, I love to gargle warm salt water. That is the key, I think. So again, how do you prevent a cold or recover from one quickly? Go ahead and share with us because I would still love to hear your answers here. Unfortunately, it is time to wrap up the show. I've been your host, Kimberly, and here is our last song, Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks. And thank you for listening, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys back on Monday. Bye!
Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, say ooh.